Hello, it's been a long time since I've uploaded a video, and I'm just going to show you something else this time. It again is server related. This time it's to do with ESXi, which is obviously VMware's virtualization platform for running on servers. Now what I'm going to show you is just how to create a new VM within the VMware VSphere Client. So to do this, obviously just go to your VSphere Client, which is installed on your machine. Enter the IP address of the server that's got ESXi on it, and then log in. It should connect, as long as you're on the same network. Sorry, I've got a bit of a cough at the moment. Yep, it's connecting at the moment, as you can see. Now, as you can see at the moment, I have two existing virtual machines. To add a new one, I'm just going to right click on here, and then I'm going to click on New Virtual Machine. Obviously you can choose custom, and you get more settings, so you can choose stuff like the SCSI controller and so on. And obviously you've got typical, which just gives you the defaults kind of stuff. I'll just show you custom, just so I can show you some extra things on here. So I want to click on next. I'll give the VM a name, so I'll just call this one test. Just want to select where the VM's file is going to be. So that's on my data store here, which is on the server. It's got 2 hard drives in a RAID. So I'm going to click on next. Now I can choose which version of ESXi VMware that I'd like to use. So I'd like to use VMware version 11, which runs on ESXi 6. So click on next. I'll choose an operating system. In this case it's going to be 2012. Then I'll click on next. I'm going to leave this as default. I don't want to change this, but you can choose your virtual CPUs and how many cores per virtual CPU. I'm going to click on next. Here you can choose your memory. I'm just going to leave it at 4 gigabytes. Sorry. At the moment, I've only got 16 gigs in this server. I do want to upgrade that at some point. So I'm going to click on next on that. I'm going to leave my network setting as default, but obviously if you've got more virtual switches, you can change these settings. Then I'm going to click on next on that. So I'm going to use the default LSI logic SAS. Next, I'm going to create a new disk. I could also use an existing disk if I had one, or I don't have to create one. So I'll click on next. Just say 40, well, because this is a test, I'll just put 20. We don't need loads of space for a test. So then I'm going to click on next. I'm just going to leave this as default, and I'm going to click on next. And as you can see, these settings have now been set. Then I'm going to go to finish. Now I'm going to right click on the VM, and then go to edit settings. So what I want to change is the CD-DVD drive. Obviously you can use the DVD drive on your server. I'm going to use a ISO file that's on the data store. I'm going to go to browse. I'm going to find where I've saved it. I think where it is now. I think it's just in data store 1. Yep, there we are, 2012. So I can just click on that. Connect to power on. That just means that when I turn on the VM, the drive will connect and it will boot into the drive. It should do anyway, so I'll click OK on that. Now what I'll do is I'll just open the console for that VM, and then I'll click on play. I'm not going to show you how to install Windows. That's pretty self-explanatory. But as you can see, it loads up the Windows installer. So anyway, that is how to set up a VM on the VMware VSphere client. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you liked it, please let me know, because I can do some more videos that are using the server that I now have, looking at the 3CX PBX system, and also Windows roles and so on, group policies, Active Directory, anything like that. So thank you for watching anyway, and let me know what you think of this video.